Hello everyone, my name is Caroline Miller. I am a sophomore student at Nova Southeastern University, majoring in political science with minors in global engagement, legal studies, and philosophy. I am so excited to use this opportunity to create a video submission for my application to the Douglas-O'Connell Global Internship program. A little bit more about me. I am originally from Pennsylvania, but moved down to South Florida about a year and a half ago to pursue my educational journey here at NSU. Part of what helped me make this decision was the acceptance that I received into programs here that allowed me to become a leader within my community. This includes being selected as a dual admission recipient for the JD program, reserving me a seat in NSU's law school, and being selected as a scholar for the Razor's Edge Global program, which focuses on training and educating future global changemakers, emphasizing topics such as diversity, global perspective, and cultural competency. The lives of Frederick Douglass and Daniel O'Connell could not be more relevant to my journey as a student leader. Both of these men demonstrate qualities that inspire my leadership and that I hold dear to my heart, such as moral courage and global unity. Douglass believed that freedom mattered everywhere and that it was not tied to one race or sex alone. O'Connell planned to use his platform to advocate for justice worldwide, not stopping once things improved in Ireland. Both of these men's willingness to engage with perspectives that crossed cultural and geographical boundaries helped shape the path to global leadership that I am carving for myself. As someone involved with both Razor's Edge Global and the Model United Nations team, I am learning how to approach international issues with the same combination of advocacy, empathy, and responsibility that Douglass and O'Connell have demonstrated. Their legacies challenged me to think beyond myself, to think globally, and to use my leadership skills to serve those in need. In today's complex and interconnected world, having a global perspective is no longer a luxury, but rather a necessity. The boundaries that once divided civilization have fallen rise to technology and innovation, and an intricate web of global relationships have been born. Gaining international work experience is so important to me as it allows me to develop a worldview from a perspective different than my own. It also allows me to gain valuable experience collaborating with others, people that otherwise I probably would have never met. Although I learn about different cultures in the classroom and debate international issues at conferences, I so desperately want to see firsthand how different communities handle conflict, create policy, and foster a sense of collaboration. Having real-world experience abroad helps me quench this curiosity, but also become a better leader, one that can work across cultural boundaries and can bring more empathy and understanding to the table. I saw how essential these leadership qualities are when my own leadership was pushed to its limits after an unexpected transition within the Razor's Edge Global program. After my first semester here at NSU, our program director left very unexpectedly with no succession plans. For months, we bounced back and forth between having no leadership, having short-term temporary leadership, and eventually at the end of the year being assigned a new program director. The transition was, and quite frankly still is, extremely difficult. Many students were left feeling unheard and abandoned, while we saw core aspects of our program being changed in ways that didn't necessarily align with our vision and mission. It would have been very easy to disengage and quietly complain about the direction of the program, but I decided to take a different approach by interviewing for the new Student Executive Board. Here, I represent my peers to new program leadership, advocate for the core values that our program was built upon, and help make decisions about the program's present and future. This experience has taught me exactly what type of leader I want to be. One who rises and steps up during times of uncertainty, one who communicates openly, and one who doesn't wait around for someone else to solve the problem and actually contributes towards meaningful solutions. When I'm confronted with a perspective different than my own, I try my best to approach the conversation with genuine interest to understand rather than getting immediately defensive. This is easier said than done, but experiences like Model UN have helped me realize that disagreement is not a barrier. Rather, it's an opportunity for collaboration and innovation. This doesn't mean just being a yes man and agreeing with everyone and everything, but rather actively choosing to be a listener and have a willingness to change my perspective for the better. Douglass and O'Connell believed that progress required courage, empathy, and an eagerness to engage beyond one's borders. I want my leadership to reflect this global mindset. The Global Internship Programs is that next step for me to become a leader that not only recognizes global issues, but can contribute in ways that lead to meaningful change. Thank you so much for considering my application.